Welcome to Austin and Convening Leaders 2017. This is PCMA TV, produced by CNTV. Hi everybody, I'm Carrie Fairneck. It is breezy and beautiful right here in Austin, and this event is all about where ideas of collaboration and design intersect. That's already on the minds of business event professionals right here in Texas. We asked you, how do you design collaboration into the meetings that you plan?
We just kind of took over some of the public space in the hotel where there were already couches and little nooks for people to network, and we assigned different topics or industries at different times, and we had a sign with what was going to be meeting at each time, so they could kind of get together in smaller groups and meet people from their industry or talk about specific topics, and then that way it wasn't as overwhelming as it could be if you're in just a big ballroom with 500 people, and they really loved. They loved it.
We're incumbent upon ourselves to deliver a thought-provoking education that people want to discuss and want to talk about, and then we want to see people making those connections and having that dialogue after the session and things like that. So I think the most powerful tool we have for collaboration really is the education that we can deliver in an event.
Identify the group that you're trying to get engaged and to be collaborative with your organization. Find the member that is one of the strongest advocates for that initiative, and they're going to do it for you.
Collaboration is key for moving all industries forward, so it only makes sense that it's an essential part of planning business events. That's what PCMA President and CEO Deborah Sexton hopes this year's Convening Leaders will highlight.
We need to come together as an industry and, whenever appropriate, collaborate together. So that we're not duplicating efforts and we work together. Both industry organizations, associations that are like-minded, corporations that are like-minded. It's very important today that we minimize the time we spend and advance some of the things that we work together on. Let me give you an example. We have now ASAE, MPI, PCMA, DMAI, IAEE have all come together and built a website that allows you to go online and go into Austin, for example, and pull up all of those CSR projects that are available at your desk. That's a collaborative activity that MPI doesn't need to do alone, PCMA doesn't need to do alone. This is an industry-wide need. So those are the kinds of collaborations that I think we're very, very excited about.
There are opportunities in every corner to engage in content and peer learning and different setups like these. But how do you find those people that you want to engage with? Well, this year they're doing something new called Brain Dates. Call it engineered serendipity. Brain Dates let you curate your own networking and peer learning experience, helping to create communities not just during the event, but afterwards. Senior Program Manager Carrie Johnson explains.
So it is a platform that the registrants have gone on to create a profile and then submit offers and requests for knowledge on any topic. It can be industry related. It can be if you have a passion like skydiving and you just want to share it, and you don't have to be an expert in any of these subjects, which is beautiful because then that evens the playing field for everyone and everyone can get something different out of it. So it's part of the Learning Lab experience. It's on level 1, and if you schedule a brain date in advance, great. You go there to meet up. If you don't, you can still go there, learn about the experience, and they'll help you set up a brain date and you'll be on your way. It's more connecting individuals based on whatever they want to talk about and their interests and mutual interests. And it could be something where someone goes to a session and they really want to continue the conversation. They have these great ideas, they have questions, and so they want to find someone here that has similar questions or has maybe some answers or some ideas to share. So it allows people to also continue the conversation from what they've learned and experienced in the program.
From brain dates to co-working spaces, they're all ideas that you can see here and then consider implementing for your own events. It's all part of the business event strategist becoming more strategical and looking ahead to the bigger organization. That's why 2016 Chair Bill Reed says higher education is key to success.
Each of us tapping into our peers, our colleagues, the best ideas are generated when we discuss concepts with each other. And I really like about the community is that you can find people that have an answer. You can find people that perhaps have done what you'd like to do and tap into them. So the aspect of collaboration, while we're focusing on it here at Convening Leaders, is a year-round cycle. In 2016, one of the highlights of being PCMA chair this year has been the exposure that I've seen to many different people around the world who are executing incredible events, and to be able to learn from them on what they're doing in a global environment that I can apply not only for PCMA, but in my real job with the American Society of Hematology. So PCMA continues to push the envelope, again, both with face-to-face events and the digital events, and how the two come together. This year in 2016, we have rebranded what formerly was known as the Virtual Edge Institute to the Digital Experience Institute, and how an organization can leverage the digital to increase the effectiveness of the face-to-face.
Technology is changing so quickly, sometimes it's hard to know what's going to change the industry and what's just a fad. Here at Tech Central, you can experience immersive virtual reality, fly a drone, or get this, you can even become your own hologram. We caught up with Dalia El-Ghazar, who's collaborating with PCMA on Tech Central.
PCMA is always about creating ideas that event planners, event organizers can steal for their own events if it makes sense. But this is where we help them assess whether, a specific social media platform makes sense for their marketing, for example, or if they haven't dived into, influencer marketing, how can they start doing it? Drones, should they have them at their show or should they not have it at their show? How do you implement VR or even AR experiences within your events? So there's a whole buzz right now. It's not only about technology, it's about meeting design.
From here in the PSAV Inspiration Cafe all the way to the main stage, you're sure to have a lot of takeaways this week, and we'll have all the highlights. Be sure to check out the PCMA app powered by Core Apps to watch for new PCMA TV videos every day. For now, I'm Carrie Fairneck with CNTV, and we'll see you next time.